What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy from pnagsports joining you here. At long last, it's time for the college football playoff, and it is round number one. Ironically enough, our third week in a row seeing Michigan, as Ohio State played them twice, but now they are the 5th seed, which means that they will host here in round one, and they're hosting Old Dominion at 11-2. They are the 12 seed, the final team in. And Old Dominion, the group of 5 champs. Remember, it's 4 automatic buys for the 4 power conferences, and then 1 group of 5 team will get in. Old Dominion made it in. They are projected to be 12th in the Sun Belt in the Lindy's sports magazine that I have. So good on them for overachieving. If you carry for 7 yards for Devin Roach to start the game. I saw that, Mason. I'm very encouraged by that. And yeah, like I said, between he and Jed, they just need to try to get through the season at left tackle. Option keeper, excuse me. That is your quarterback, Grant Wilson, redshirt junior. Just as Nagy on Nation predicted, exactly. You're right. We knew that it was happening. Yeah, Dewan is on the short list, if he plays to his potential, to being one of the best right tackles in the league. You're not going to move that guy. Or they've already tried and they just didn't feel like it was worth it or whatever. So, yeah, they got to try to get him going. Another nice run. They're running with some tempo here as Old Dominion. Hey, Dwayne, welcome in. LA, welcome in as well. Good to have you guys on. Junior quarterback Grant Wilson. Without Googling it, does anybody know where Old Dominion even is? And I admit I had to look it up. There's a handoff to Roach to the right side, and he'll be thrown to the ground by the Michigan Wolverine linebacker. As you know, without looking, that's Brady Hillman, the defensive back. Little run across the middle. That's not Roach. That is the other running back. That's Aaron Young, the senior of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. LA, I predict, hit as he throws, and it's going to be caught. And he can't get around on 4th and 8. They will stall out. My guess is Michigan probably wins by a little bit more than that. LA, it's they are an 86 overall, and Old Dominion is a 70 overall rated team. But the kick is up, and the kick is good. The kicker, number 92, Ethan Sanchez, the junior from Dallas, Georgia. And he puts this one up, and he puts this one in. Okay, both incorrect, but not too terribly far away. You're on the right side of the country. Michigan comes out onto the field. Old Dominion is in Norfolk, Virginia. Big Navy town, I believe, Norfolk, Virginia. Big naval base there, I believe. Maybe Old Dominion is a big Navy tie-in as well. All right, Donovan Edwards, left side run. Big gainer, and he's got all kinds of yards. Give him 13 on his first touch. We saw him run all over the Buckeyes, 140 and then about 150 yards in the 2 games. Again, Ohio State lost a close one and then won a close one, and they therefore have the number 1 overall seed as the Big Ten champ at a 12-1 record. Sacked up the middle. Alex Orji's going to go down. What a rush up the middle there. Gage Sayers, a redshirt freshman linebacker. There he is. I got it before the screen got it. And Sayers up the middle, and this very, very talented Michigan offensive line gives up a sack to start the drive here. Now a 3rd and 18, their opening drive. Junior quarterback Alex Orji. Little drag across the middle to one of his tight ends. And he'll get up near it, but not enough. And they're going to have to punt on their first drive. I think that's the one that's not real. Yeah, that's the guy that doesn't exist. They've got a tight end that's not real on the roster. And Michigan will have to punt on their opening drive. They go 3 and out. Handoff again, Roach up the middle. Or excuse me, Young up the middle. 2 running backs there. Aaron Young, 5'10", 200 pounds. It would be LA. Not quite as bad as App State, but close. Apparently this is the toughest place to play, toughness ranking of #1. Here comes Carter. He'll hand off. Option keeper left side for the junior quarterback. He's got a first down before being hit by Makari Page, the safety. There he is, Grant Wilson, 6'3", 217. That's good size for a quarterback. You can see he is their offensive superstar. Every single roster in the game, even if they're real bad, has at least one offensive superstar and one defensive superstar. Delayed handoff to Young, and Aaron Young runs for about 17 and a first down. Do you think Michigan was maybe looking ahead, like, oh, we're going to win this game, and then, you know what I mean? You feel like they were looking ahead to their potential matchup with someone else. I don't know. Here's another run for a first down. 11 more for Aaron Young. And Young, the senior right now, playing very well. Hey, Carter. Welcome in. Hello, hello as well. Old Dominion, the Group of 5 champion. They try the veer, and it blows them up in the backfield. Is he doing the Michael Jackson kick and crotch grab? I believe that he is. That's Rashawn Benny, a defensive tackle. Benny, 6'4", 296, senior out of Detroit, Michigan. Doing a little bit of a at the end of that sack. Carter was fine, you know, a lot of talking and doing campus tours and stuff because we've got multiple buildings that we go to and stuff like that. So it'll settle in pretty quick. Thanks for asking, though. Mason, you stopped that. I did absolutely nothing of the sort. Fired over the middle and caught for another first down. Grant Wilson completes it out to that receiver. #1, Isaiah Page, senior, 5'8", out of Richmond. And Old Dominion driving again. Here's another option keeper for quarterback Wilson. Wilson for a gain of 6. Like I said, maybe they're looking forward. I don't know. Who knows? Good tackle that time. Sorry, I apologize. I'm finishing up a smoothie here, so if you hear me take little pauses, it's because I'm swallowing. All right, here's Wilson. Left side, almost picked off. And they will stall out again, but into the plus field from the 25. They will try another field goal here. And kick is up, and the kick is good from Sanchez, the kicker. So LA, if you go to, when you're in your dynasty, if you go to the far right menu at the top, you know, you've got your roster and your, you know, coaching stuff and your scheme and all blah, blah, blah. If you go to the far right, it says, I think it's Dynasty Settings, and about halfway down it says User Teams, and you can just go and start controlling other teams. So all I did was go pick the four other highest seeds, presuming that they would win. So I'm currently, not only am I controlling Ohio State, but I'm controlling Michigan, I'm controlling Alabama, I'm controlling Oregon, and I'm controlling Miami, so that I can get those 4 matchups in there. So now I'm not going to do the recruiting and all the other in-between game stuff, but yes, you can actually go and take control of other teams, and then you just toggle back and forth between the ones that you want to do, and he'll be sacked in the backfield by E.J. Green, 6'1", 220, senior linebacker from Williamsburg, Virginia, and another punt upcoming for Michigan. Yep, it's finally here, LA. We have made it. We got week 1 of high school football coming up on Friday as well. Carter, you don't play football also, right? Just baseball? Although Carter just went to go eat, so he might not be back on for a minute. LA, do you play high school football at all? Here comes Old Dominion again. Here's an RPO, right side, almost picked off. Will Johnson, superstar corner. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you do have a game Friday. All right, week 1. Good luck to you. What position do you play, LA? Here comes Roche, the linebacker. First down and more. Give him 13. And Michigan getting gashed on the inside run game is not, I would not have had that on my college football playoff bingo card here. And now a pitch to the left side to Roche, and he couldn't get the corner. He'll get 6 on the safety. Okay, very cool. Well, good luck to you guys. Hope you have a good season. I wish you good playing, but also that you stay healthy. Play action for Wilson. Dart over the middle. Can't hold on. He dropped it. Deontay Vines, the senior receiver, couldn't hold on. 3rd and 6. Oh, no problem. No problem, brother. You're okay. Here's the the option keeper, and this one will be blown up in the backfield. Michigan not fooled. They're going to try a 60-yarder with their kicker, Sanchez, to go up 9-0. Kick is up, and kick is no good. He pushed it wide right. That had the leg for Sanchez. And now you're going to give Michigan really good field position. That was a 60.5-yard field goal attempt. Cesspool of the West. We usually we had different lyrics that we would sing to their fight song as Ohio State fans. Oh, hopefully you guys will get passed over the hump. Orgy losing 6. Old Dominion came to play, my friends. They came to play. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Officially beginning the 12-team college football playoff, which could be a little bit of some duds in those first games. This is the 5-12 matchup, but so far Michigan has struggled. He is playing bad tonight. You're right. Here he is on a 3rd and 16. He'll throw a quick drag across the middle to the fake tight end, and he is laying on top of a guy, and he's going to get the first down. Brady pre-score, and he's the fake guy. Heavy run to Mullins, and Khalil Mullins doesn't get anywhere. Mason. You love to hate on AB, don't you? Hey, George, welcome in. Mullins again, right side. 3rd and 6. So Old Dominion, they have won this first quarter. Michigan looks a little bit sloppy, a little bit asleep. Like maybe they were looking forward to the next matchup. Stepping up in the pocket, Orgy. He can kill you with his legs, and he does get the first down. He'll slide down. So that's why you'll notice, like, LA, when you see first down achieved. Mullins, 10-5, touchdown, and just like that. See where it says the rush touchdown and stuff? Because technically I'm the coach of the Wolverines right now, because I took over running their program so that we could run this game. I'm back. I have food. Carter, I had asked why you were eating food. Do you play football as well, or just baseball? Khalil Mullins, nice run for him. He's the backup senior running back. Yeah, I mean, everybody was in love with the talent from York. He didn't have it there mentally, and 3rd round was maybe a little high. What was he, 4th round? He wasn't 3rd round. Was he 4th round, 5th round for York? And yes, so far he has not shown to have a strength at drafting D tackles, but he is great at drafting secondary players and maybe defensive ends. I think Alex Wright, Isaiah Thomas, Isaiah McGuire, all those guys can play, and Will Johnson's going to pick it up, and maybe you're right, LA. It's time for Michigan to wake up. Look at the name on the front of their jersey and potentially bring this one back, as Wilson tried to throw it up into traffic. And junior quarterback Grant Wilson throws the first interception of the day to Johnson. Baseball. Okay, no worries. I just was going to wish you good luck on Friday. Who does Fairbanks play on Friday? Do you know, Carter? Play action, Orgy. Blitz coming from Old Dominion. Hit as he throws. Over the middle. Caught. Samaj Morgan. First down. Well, all of a sudden, Michigan has woken up. Oh, Alder. Okay. Good luck with JA. You'll need it. I don't know. I can't believe that. Are they like a whole division or two higher than you guys in football? That seems like it might get a little dangerous. Or is it like a jamboree scrimmage kind of a thing? End of the first quarter, 7-6, Michigan driving. They have remembered that they are the better team. But that was a really exciting opening drive. for, or excuse me, a really exciting opening quarter for Old Dominion as they led 6-0 most of the way, and now Michigan with a 1-point lead looking to punch it in once again. Again, first round of the college football playoff. We will do all of the matchups. Alabama, Georgia will be the next one. That one will be a real good one. Then Miami plays Oregon. No, Oregon plays Arizona. Miami plays... I forget. Oh, the fake field goal! And it goes for a touchdown! Michigan to climb the tight end. He's going to hit the gritty in the end zone. That was a sweet fake field goal. The holder shovel passed it to the tight end into the end zone. That was awesome. Watch this play again. Marlon Klein, junior tight end, lines up on the edge. Whoop, just kidding. They're not going to show us the replay. Womp womp. But the holder shovel passed it. That was cool. That was way cooler than the flip it over your head to the kicker. At least you're getting it to a skill player. So touchdown for the Wolverines now. 14-6. They're beginning to pull away, and remember that they are way better than Old Dominion. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary fired over the middle, to the wide receiver. That's Kelby Williams. Williams, the junior out of Houston, with a nice completion. And then Old Dominion going with some tempo. They are pushing it with some tempo. Oh, Alder's pretty bad this year. Okay, well, there you go. Do you have a lot of friends on the football team, Carter? Wilson sacked that time, 2nd and 16. Handoff, and Roach goes nowhere. Backwards even, 3rd and 17, and again, it was like Michigan woke up and remembered what was supposed to be happening here. Like, all right, guys, we got to play football now. Here, they'll set screen, and it goes nowhere as they try to go to Roach, and they'll have to punt it away here. And it's about to get late early, as they say, for the Old Dominion Monarchs. Oof, almost a block punt. Up into the wind and fair caught by a defensive lineman, perhaps. Thanks to all of our subscribers. Appreciate you guys being on. If you've enjoyed the college football sims, they're not going to go anywhere. This was dropped by Klein. We will do what we do with the Browns, where we'll do a week at a time for the Buckeyes, and then try to get it. Well, there's no way they're going to be able to get it. I guess there's probably a way where you can just play the playoff. I bet that's probably how that would work. Edwards to the right side. He'll pick up 12 for a first down. That's fine. I was just going to ask what's the word on the street with the new coach? Do they like the new coach? And will they change it all? Will they go are they still going to go crazy fast up tempo like they had with Cotter, or are they going to mix it up and do something different? Up the middle, 3rd and 2. Look at Old Dominion getting tough there, stuffed in the middle of the line by wide receiver Mario Thompson. Now 3 tight ends to the right. One of them comes in motion. And Edwards up the middle, and it'll be blown up. Nice play by the linebacker E.J. Green, number 1. And they're going to go for it on a 4th and 3. Right side run, and they'll give it to the big running back there, and he's got a first down. Actually, I think that was the fullback who carried that one. Number 24, Cole Cabana. No, he is a running back. He's the big power back. Orgy, deep shot, corner of the end zone, knocked away. Angelo Rankin, the senior out of Wichita, Kansas, knocks that thing away. The kid's only 5'9". He skied up in the air for that one. And here comes Edwards, 30, 25. Donovan Edwards, another 15-yard run. He is rattling off big gainers now for Donovan Edwards. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Wolverines. Little bunch formation on the right side. Now Colston Loveland, the all-everything tight end, across the middle of the formation. Back to pass. Zipping it right side. Got Loveland right there. A little jerk route in the middle, and he's got a 1st and goal for the Wolverines up to the 6-yard line. Oh, well, there you go. I'll have to ask her about it. Right side, touchdown, untouched into the end zone. Donovan Edwards, and he will also hit the gritty. And Michigan starting to run away with it now. Again, Old Dominion gave it the old college try. They are the Group of 5 champion at 11-2 from the Sun Belt Conference. Old Dominion, though, now on the wrong side of a 21-6 outcome that probably is only going to get worse before it gets better. Winner of this game plays the ACC champion, Boston College Eagles. How about Boston College winning the ACC? Clemson not even in the playoff. Or Florida State. But Old Dominion is. Wilson. Give it to Roach. Roach blown up in the backfield to be thrown to the ground by Barsham. Or excuse me, Jayshawn Barham, the linebacker. Wilson almost got it over the top, but Will Johnson is just that good. Incomplete pass now, and a punt upcoming for the Monarchs. This is starting to become a theme. Michigan going to get really good field position again as well. Here's the freshman Channing Goodwin. Or excuse me, Stewart. Who's that guy? They must have different numbers than they have in real life. A receiver named Stewart. That person is not real. So there you go. Here comes Edwards. First down, running more inside the 35 to the 30. Unless he's a cornerback returning kicks. No, they don't have any cornerbacks named Stewart either. Alright, so he's fake. Whatever. Happens. Second and 4 now. And nice spin move from Edwards, but he's still not going to get the first down. Good tackle by Patrick Smith-Young, the safety, redshirt sophomore out of Missouri City, Texas. I formation now. Turn around. They'll play action, then go wide around it to Tyler Morris. He's not going to get it. And they will kick a field goal with their fake kicker, who I like to call Zava, because it's close to what the back of his jersey says. Even though he's fake and he's not real, his kick is up and his kick is good. 24-6 now. And Michigan starting to feel very comfortable about this. I wonder if we would see, well, I guess I would have to be the one that did it. Start pulling some starters in the second half for them, I guess. Let's see how bad it gets. Oh yeah, there you go. You could do a Carter on Sports. Would you do like a podcast where you'd talk about it? Like you could break down baseball and stuff? Like use some of your baseball expertise? Or are you a simming nerd like me? Carter to the right side. Roach to the right side. You're Carter. He's Devin Roach, the running back. 5'7", redshirt freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland. Devin Roach. And there he is again. Play action. He does look 5'7". Now Wilson in trouble, and he'll have to throw it away. That pass rush got there in a hurry. A very, very talented Michigan defensive line doing what they do and forcing another punt. Yeah, Mason, that's the guy from exactly. So the kicker from Michigan isn't in the game. He was an opt-out, so they've got just a generic guy in there, but his last name is like Zvaba. Like Z-V-A-B-A or something like that. So I just call him Zava. And yes, that was the guy from Ted Lasso. Very good. No, you're not good with that stuff. Oh, you could be. You could make like a Reds podcast on YouTube or something. Right? You're a Reds fan, is that right, Carter? Could do like a Reds thing. That'd be kind of cool. Shotgun look here, 3rd and 6 now. 4G sends Morgan in motion. Blitz coming, but they pick it up. Zip it deep left side, or excuse me, right side, and Morris has got a first down. Inside the 35 once again, and again, Old Dominion peaked. They peaked about 70% of the way through the first quarter, and it's been all downhill for them since. 2nd and 8 now, nearing the 2-minute warning. of this first half, and they will not snap it. We'll get to the 2-minute warning time, then we'll try it again. Oh, did he? Man, dude had such a long... That could be your first episode of your podcast. Talk about the greatness of Joey Votto. Be very timely. Orgy back to pass. Right side throw. Touchdown! Morris is into the end zone. Number 8 scores touchdown number 5 of this half for the Meat Chicken Wolverines. Hail, hail to Michigan. That's Tyler Morris, 5'11", junior out of Bolingbrook, Illinois. Went to Nazareth Academy, if you're a Bolingbrook, Illinois high school football fan. And they'll kick it away. Let's see if Old Dominion has a little bit more fight left in them. $1:45 to go, down 31-6 now. Again, if you're just joining us, I promise, Old Dominion actually played really well in the first quarter. They are the Group of 5 champion in this 12-team playoff. Obviously, they are the 12 seed. The final seed to get in, which is likely will be reserved for that Group of 5 champions. So it's sort of a Power 5 get the other 11 spots, or the Power 4 conferences get the other 11 spots, and then the Group of 5, or whatever they call them, get 1 spot. So this year it's Old Dominion at 11-2. Winners of the Sun Belt who get in. Now, their quarterback Grant Wilson, maybe he's going to run for his life, and he's going to be sacked. That's Moore, the edge. Derek Moore got in there in a hurry. Again, 3 out of the 4 starters on that defensive line are superstars there, you can see, and then Barham behind them, the linebacker. Mason Graham just killed a guy to get into the backfield. Long throw for a catch. Nice catch there by the wide receiver, TJ Lott. And Lott's got them close to a 3rd down. Here's a blitz coming. Now he'll throw it over the middle. Caught, maybe? Somebody called timeout. Oh, they did catch it. What a catch. Kelby Williams caught it over the middle, and now they'll go heavy down at the goal line. So they did get aggressive. Play action, and Wilson will be sacked. He got sacked that time in a hurry. That's Jimmy Roller, the junior linebacker, who got home now. 2nd and goal from the 11. Wilson. End zone. Almost picked by Will Johnson again. That would have been his 2nd of the half for the very talented Will Johnson. They'll stack 2 receivers on top of each other to the right and to the left. And touchdown to the back of the end zone. They throw it to the open man, and that's a touchdown for Isaiah Page, the senior, 5'8", out of Richmond, Virginia. And that was a cool route. Kind of stacked on top of each other. Guy 1 went slant, guy 2 behind him went end zone. And junior quarterback Grant Wilson put it on him. Good for him. So 31-13. 8 plays, 1 minute and 5 seconds on the drive for the Monarchs. And Old Dominion has started to chip away at the lead. Don't call it a comeback. That's funny. 37 seconds. Again, appreciate everybody being on. We will do the entirety of the college football playoff. I will show you what the bracket looks like at the end of this matchup again, but this is the 5-12. Winner will take on the number 4 seed, which is Boston College, ACC champions. Then I believe we'll have the 8 versus the 9, and that is Alabama at Georgia. And winner gets Ohio State, so that's going to be crazy town. Then you get whichever team I'm forgetting against Oregon. I can't remember which one it is. Notre Dame, maybe? Maybe it's Notre Dame because they get a kind of a weird exemption too. Could be Notre Dame, but I don't remember. Somebody plays Oregon, and the winner gets. Man, why am I blanking out on all of these things? Who is the Big 12 champion? whoever the Big 12 champion is. I'm blanking out on them. Anyway, we'll look at it at the end. And then a Miami plays Oregon. That's it. No, Arizona plays Oregon. Somebody plays Miami still. I can't. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Kick is up and good for Zava. 34-13. So they drive it down quickly and put on 3 extra points with 2 seconds remaining. Old Dominion will get tackled, and that was the end of the first half. Interesting and exciting first half. Again, the inaugural 12-team college football playoff. The CFP is here. It is 34-13 at half. Bill Johnson's played well. Michigan going to get the football back, leading 34-13. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. And we will take you all the way through this simulated college football playoff. It'll probably take into the middle of next week or the week after. Real college football will have started, but we'll finish that up. Also, we have the Browns and Chiefs AFC Championship. That's going to be likely tomorrow. Edwards, watch out! Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown! 75 yards. Donovan Edwards, and he's going to hit the gritty again. And on the first play of the second half, Donovan Edwards will house call this one. Wow. Hey, Garbage Facility. I appreciate you being on. This is the first round of the college football playoff. We've simmed the entirety of the college football season, and so the number 12 Old Dominion Monarchs here at Michigan. Remember, in the first round of this college football playoff, all of the lower seeds, the better seeds, are the home teams. They play at their stadium. That's why we are in Michigan Stadium right now. It did, LA. Right near the end of the first quarter, Michigan remembered that they were way better than Old Dominion and scored about 31 unanswered points. Now they've scored another touchdown here at the beginning of the second half, although that's a nice run by the running back, just a redshirt freshman, Devin Roach, there. Carter, I appreciate that, man. Maybe we did get some more subs. I didn't look today. But that would be nice. That would be fun if we did. Here comes Roach, left side, and he'll pick up just a couple to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 8. Again, this is our third week in a row of seeing Michigan. They played at the end of the regular season. They beat Ohio State by 5. Then they played immediately again in the Big Ten Championship. Ohio State won by 1 point, giving them the number 1 seed in the bye. So again, for all the people who say you have to beat Michigan, my question for Ohio State fans that ask me that is, which time? Which time do you want to beat them? Because we could play them 3 times, and we still could play them again in the semifinals of the playoff. That would be 3 times in the course of the season. Again, lost the first matchup, but won the second one, and that's what got them the first round bye and the number 1 overall seed in the college football playoff. But yes, if Michigan takes care of business here and then beats Boston College, and then Ohio State beats either Georgia or Alabama, whoever they have to play from the SEC there, they would play a 3rd time to go to the championship, which would be wild. Stretch it left side, Edwards. He'll get the corner. Watch out, he might go again. 30, 35. Donovan Edwards, 164 yards rushing today on 13 carries. That's pretty good. For those keeping track at home, that's pretty good. Orgy. Pew! It should have been picked. He had it in his mitts. That's the superstar defender for the Old Dominion defense. And that's the linebacker, Jason Henderson, senior out of Dingman's Ferry, Pennsylvania. Samaj Morgan on the end around. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 10 for Michigan. Orgy dancing in the pocket. Left side throw. Got a man. Tyler Morris. First down. Across the 50 with the run after catch and a first down for the Wolverines. Again, we've simulated the entirety of the Ohio State season. You can go back and watch all of those games now if you'd like to. The Penn State game in particular was really, really crazy. The Oregon game was really fun. Again, they did drop the first Michigan game, but then won the second Michigan game in the Big Ten Championship. So, wild times here. Orgy over the middle, and a big hit by Henderson to knock that football out. Orgy calling out defenders. Tackled right away, Samaj Morgan there by Will Jones the second. And Old Dominion forces a punt here, 41-13, 9:40 and counting in this third quarter. It must be windy. That punt is not going very far. Page makes the fair catch. First down for the Monarchs of Old Dominion out of Norfolk, Virginia. Here comes Roach. He'll get through the hole nicely, and Devin Roach has another nice run for 4. Roach again. Mozart's Requiem, D.S. Ray. That's the movement. It's classic. Pretty good football song, I guess. It's pretty intense. Ooh, he had a man. He had a step on Will Johnson. That was Dominic Dutton, the junior receiver. Just couldn't drop it in the bucket. Wilson. Now here comes Roach. First down in his sights, but it'll be a couple yards short. Give him 8 to set up 3rd and 2 at the 47. And a little handoff across the middle. Nice run there. That's going to be Young. Roche again. Devin Roche. Another nice run back. Another run here. Now here's Aaron Young, the other tailback, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards. He is the senior, Aaron Young, 5'10", 200 pounds, Coatesville, Pennsylvania. And delayed handoff to Roach. He's got some blockers to the right side, but he runs right into the waiting arms of Will Johnson. He makes the tackle, 3rd and 2 coming up here. Wilson hands it off. Up the middle, Roach. First down, Devin Roach. Another first round. Mangum making the tackle for the Wolverines now. Inside the 40 they go. Trying to get the 35, but he can't. 2nd and 10. Roche blown up at the line of scrimmage by Grant and Graham, the two big defensive tackles patrolling the middle, and there's Kenneth Grant just blowing him up. 3rd and 7 for the Monarchs. Grant Wilson back to pass. Blitz coming. He'll feel it. Left side throw, and he tried to stick it right into the number 8, but it was dropped. It's Miles Alston, a redshirt junior receiver. They've played a lot of different receivers today, has Old Dominion. And Sanchez, their kicker, puts it up and puts it in again. He's got 3 today now for Sanchez, despite missing a 61-yarder. Sanchez pops it through, 41-16 here with 4:42. Again, we appreciate all of our subscribers. We continue to pick up new ones a couple at a time over the last few weeks, which is great. Thank you so much for that. If you're new, welcome. If you've been around for a long time, welcome to you as well. We do very much appreciate it. And again, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, or you have multiple Gmail accounts and you haven't subscribed from all of them, go ahead. What are you waiting for? It's allowed, I promise. Also, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, which helps to grow our college football playoff audience. Hoping we can get some people excited about this college football playoff. It could get pretty darn cool. The top 4 seeds again: Boston College at 4. The winner of the Big 12, which team I'm not remembering, at 3. Texas A&M won the SEC this year, and they'll be 2, and then Ohio State number 1. I can't remember who won the Big 12. I keep wanting to say Oklahoma, but Oklahoma's not in the Big 12 anymore. Stretch it left side. It wasn't Colorado. It wasn't Iowa State. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I'm going to go back and watch. Edwards, first down, Michigan. It's at the end of the Big Ten Championship sim, so I'm going to go look it up because it's driving me crazy. Here to give you the fake information. Nice run for Orji. Utah, that's right, I forgot. Utah is in the Big 12 and a touchdown. They came from the defunct. And it's Kansas, another Big 12 team. So Kansas is the one that plays Miami. That's the 11-6. That's the one I kept not remembering what it was. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. My brain was not working. Tyler Morris, the junior wide receiver from Alex Orgy, the junior quarterback. And Morris got himself some space getting behind the defender there. And he's not on the roster, so he must be fake or have changed his number. 48-16. Michigan taking the lead in a healthy way now. 52 seconds left. Grant Wilson back in there, quarterback. Wilson, give it to Roach across the middle, and it'll be blown up. In the backfield, Rod Moore. He's from Ohio. Clayton Northmont High School, Rod Moore. Here's Wilson again, back to pass. Blitz right up his face because they're setting up screen, and he cannot complete the pass to Roach on the ground, and that play is over. 48-16 here, 12 seconds to go. Wilson over the middle, and it's picked off. Rod Moore, 20, 15, and tackled there with 6 seconds to go. Senior safety Rod Moore picks that one off. 1st and 10, Michigan in the red zone of the Monarchs right now. Edwards loses yards that time. He's got 20 carries for 197 yards. And that is the end of the third quarter. And I guess I should probably, because injuries are turned on, not very high, but because injuries are turned on, I guess when this drive ends, I should at least take out a couple of these superstars for the Wolverines. It's probably what they would do. It's probably the fair thing to do. 3 tight ends to the left for Orgy. We'll see if they can punch this one in, and then I'll make those switches since I am controlling that team. Loveland out of bounds at the 4, 1st and goal. Wolverines. Trips of tight ends to the right side. Edwards, they'll stretch it that way. He'll run behind the tight ends and be blown up in the backfield. Met first by linebacker Mario Thompson. Number 18 getting in there first now. 2nd and goal. The fullback checks back in. And they'll give it to Edwards following the fullback, and it'll be upended. Decleated, perhaps, by the safety, Mario Easterly. Another I formation here with the 22 personnel. Michigan trying to punch it in. Edwards, he'll try to go wide, and he'll run into his lineman, and then squeak through for the touchdown. Donovan Edwards. He is very good, as advertised. Or so they say. All right, I'm going to take a couple of the Wolverines superstars out. It's just it's the right thing to do. Can I put in the true freshman, Jaden Davis? That kid's supposed to be really good. No, I guess we're putting in Davis Warren. All right, we'll put Mullings in. They don't really have any superstar receivers. They're superstar tight end. We'll put the 2 young guys in. Yeah, look at that. 96 and 93 for their 2 defensive tackles. Yeesh. Yeesh. And we should probably take Will Johnson out as well. Rod Moore. Man, they are good. There's Zvaba. Zvada with a B. I missed it. 3rd down running back should not be Donovan Edwards. Slot receiver can be more. Sorry guys, almost ready. Okay. It's what they would do in real life. It's probably the right thing to do, and I certainly don't want to be accused of getting somebody hurt when there's a chance that Ohio State and Michigan could play a 3rd time here in this sim season. 55-16 is the deficit. Little Wilson, and it'll be hit as he throws incomplete. More DSE right. Does the marching band know anything else? Right side throw. They've got their backup quarterback in as well. Is he going to throw a dot for a touchdown? The redshirt freshman quarterback, Colton Joseph, has come into the game, and he throws a strike to his receiver, who is not on their roster, so either he's got the wrong number or he's fake. What's it say? Dutton? Sutton? Dominic Dutton. We already talked about Dominic Dutton, I thought, but he's got a different number. He's got a different number than 20. But anyway, he's into the end zone. Dominic Dutton. Good for him. So the backup quarterback into the game for Old Dominion as well. That's Colton Joseph, and Joseph threw a strike that got past the defender. Of course, we just put in Michigan backups as well, remember. That would have been Will Johnson's side, but we put him safely onto the bench, as this one will be returned by the fake guy named Stewart. 1st and 10. Backup quarterback into the game. Davis Warren, I believe, is his name. And he will hand it off to Mullins. Mullins, the senior running back. 6'2", 233. He is a big boy. Davis Warren, 6'2", 195, senior from Los Angeles, California. And Mullins breaks a couple of tackles. 3rd and 2. Up the middle, Mullins, 1st down, Michigan. Clock runs. We're under 11:15 to play here. Warren underneath his center. I didn't sub out any of the offensive line. All those starters are still in the game. There's a jet sweep to Samaj Morgan. And Morgan's got a 1st down, 45, 50, 45 on the other side of the field. Nice run there for Samaj Morgan. This kid's a sophomore. Let's go blue. I think I'd go big blue in there too. And Mullins will pick up a yard. Again, appreciate everybody being on. This one was a lot of fun. Old Dominion led for 85% of the first quarter, and then Michigan scored a touchdown and kind of remembered who they were. Scored a bunch of unanswered points before starting to run away with it. Now currently leading 55-23 in round number 1 of the college football playoff. The number 12 seeded Old Dominion Monarchs and the number 5 seeded Michigan Wolverines. Again, this is the 5-12 matchup, so 5 hosts, 12 at home, and that's why we are in the big house at this juncture as Sanchez pushes another field goal wide to the right. And what? How did that happen? Didn't know. Oh, Michigan. I'm sorry. Zava's the one who missed the field goal. I'm sorry. I thought for some reason Old Dominion is the one who tried the field goal, and that all of a sudden we had a glitch, so they got the ball back. But that is not what happened. I just was an idiot and forgot. Here's Colton again. Joseph throws another nice strike to his receiver. And this backup quarterback, redshirt freshman, playing pretty well. Setting up screen. They'll complete the screen. Left side. Throw to his running back. His running back tries to get the corner. It's number 26, Tariq Sims. Sims, a redshirt junior from Leesburg, Virginia. Now, here comes Joseph again. He'll swing it to the right side to another running back out of the backfield. One we have yet to see here today. And that's Bryce Duke, also from Leesburg, Virginia. Yeah, I don't think so, Carter. Sacked on the edge there by Ed Kopacki for the Wolverines. Ooh, the cheers raining in. So again, 6:37 to go. We will look at the bracket one more time for you. I did finally remember what everything was. I couldn't remember the 2 Big 12 teams. But it was Utah. That's why I couldn't remember them, because I forgot that Utah had moved to the Big 12. And then Kansas. So the top 2 teams in the Big 12 also made it. 2 teams from the... Actually, where did Arizona go? Arizona made it too. Did they go to the Big 12 also? Or the ACC? Gosh, I can't keep it straight. I can't keep all of the divisions and the swapping straight. Play action. Davis Warren, senior quarterback, coming into the game for Alex Orji, and they're going to try a 64-yarder from Zava. Unbelievable. There must be some wind, because remember how the punts have been dying going the other way. Zava's kick is up, and he yanked it left. But you give such great field position to the opposition when you do that. They're going to get the ball practically at midfield. And the pros, you get it from where they kick it from. This one apparently where you snap it from. Over the middle, and it is dropped by Bryce Duke. Again, Colton Joseph, the redshirt freshman from Newport Beach, California, and at quarterback now. He's played pretty well in his fourth quarter mop-up duty role, 3rd and 10. If you're looking to take your Nagy Nation fandom to the next level, as he'll find Duke for a first down. Nice throw. If you're looking to take your Nagy Nation fandom to the next level, you can join us on our Discord page. There's an invite link in the description of this or any of our other videos. Discord is free and easy to use. You can chat with Nagy Nation anytime. You don't have to wait for these sims to happen. We talk a lot of things Browns. We have a Guardians thread. We have a Cavs thread when they're in season. You can also chat with us during Browns games, which is a lot of fun. We do a Browns game live chat on the Discord channel. We also tell you in advance of when we are going to sim, so you are not bound to the YouTube notification bell. And then we also have times where you will interact with us and vote on games of the week or what virtual off-season moves we should have the Browns make and things like that as well. So I encourage you to head out to that Discord if you want to do those things. As an option keeper here, Colton Joseph, first down run. Nope, 4th and inches. Didn't have the ball in the correct arm, I suppose. 4th and inches for Old Dominion. The Monarchs are going to go for it against the second team Wolverine defense. Speed option right side, and Duke will get tackled, and he fumbles. It doesn't really matter. It's a turnover on downs anyway. And Michigan takes over 2:35. They are just ready to grind this thing out. So, this was a lot of fun. Another jet sweep to Samaj Morgan. He's had about 3 or 4 of those today. And again, I do appreciate everybody being on. 2-minute warning time. We will wrap it up, see some stats, and then take a quick gander once again at the college football playoffs, see how it is beginning to shake out. And then again, I will try to start getting to these games every day or every other day or so here. We also, again, are in our Browns-Chiefs AFC Championship game. We saw the NFC Championship game last night. Kit called that one for you with the Cowboys beating the Saints. So the Cowboys are in the Super Bowl of our Browns sim. Browns will play the Chiefs to see if they can get in as well. As soon as that NFL season comes to an end, we will begin the kickoff the 2024 season for real using Madden 25. We're all set up. We'll run the preseason games as we always do, getting us ready for the week 1 of Browns, which is going to be here before we know it. 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. Ball game, 55-23. Michigan advances. Big second quarter. They kind of woke up, didn't they? 27-7. They outscored them and never looked back. So Michigan advances to round 2 of the college football playoff to play the Boston College Eagles. Today for Michigan, 16-25, 223 for Orji. Warren was 3 of 4 for 31. He did throw a touchdown, though. Edwards today, 23 for 202 and 3 touchdowns. He was gross in a good way. Khalil Mullings, 17 for 93 and a touchdown for him. Look how many times they ran the ball. Man, they run the ball a lot. They are so old school, aren't they? Tyler Morris, the junior, 6 for number 8, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, 6 for Samaj Morgan. Loveland, 4 for 58, and then the fake guy, Brady Prescorn, 2 for 31. Creve had 18 pancakes. 10 tackles for Will Johnson. He also had the pick, 9 for Mangum and Zeke Berry. 1.5 sacks for Moore, 1 for Edok Payee, the freshman, 1 for Mason Graham, 1 for Jimmy Rolder, halves for Jimmy Rolder, Barham, Bennett, Benny, and Josiah Stewart. The 2 picks were by Rod Moore and Will Johnson, as we mentioned. Madden 22, that's funny. All right, Grant Wilson today, 8 for 22, 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. That ain't great. Colton Joseph, however, 6 for 11, 129, and 1 touchdown. He was much better. The ratings bear that out as well. Devin Roche, 9 for 98. Aaron Young, 9 for 60. So they both ran well. Both guys averaging over 5 yards a carry in this one. Duke had 3 catches, 35 yards. 2 for 26 for Page. 2 for 101 in the touchdown, the 75-yard touchdown for Dominic Dutton. Miles Alston, 2 for 44 as well. And then a bunch of other guys had a singular catch. It felt like they had a bunch of different receivers out there, didn't it? I felt like I was calling a different name every time for them. Leading tackler today, Ashton Whitner with 11. Angelo Rankin with 10, then 9 for Smith Young and Reason. Sacks today by Green, and then a couple of halves from Daniels, Spencer, Williams, and Sawyers. And no interceptions or turnovers for the Wolverines. Helped them win this game. All right, again, if you want to hang tight with me real quick, I will show you once again what the bracket looks like. Again, the next game coming up is Georgia and Alabama. And it's going to be a big one. Another SEC clash, but in the playoff this time. Yes, Michigan wins it. CFP. There we go. Here's the bracket, as we talked about. So Michigan won. They will go on to play Boston College. Alabama, Georgia will play. Winner goes to play Ohio State. Then you get Kansas at Miami to play the Big 12 champion Utah Utes, and then Arizona. They must be in the Pac-12 also, or the Big 12 also. I don't know where they moved to, but they're the 10 seed. They're going to go to Oregon, and then the winner gets the SEC champion Texas A&M Longhorns. So they must have beat Bama in the SEC championship game. That must have been what had happened in that one. So that's what we will bring to you next time, guys. This was a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday nights. Take care of yourselves, and I'll try to be back with some more football tomorrow. Today we will say go Wolverines, go Buckeyes, and as always, go Browns.